Hey everybody, Neil here from Post to Post. I started making videos on YouTube at the beginning of 2017. Crazy to kind of say that, but over the journey, I have started collecting hockey jerseys. It's not something I really did in the first couple of years because money was tight and jerseys were still expensive. They're expensive today. They were expensive back then. But I was very lucky enough to have some gifts from subscribers over the years, and then that really kind of piqued my interest, honestly, was you guys sending in some jerseys. I had some in my collection, 2 or 3, but that was basically it. And if you've been following the channel, you would have seen that I've purchased quite a bit in the past 4 or 5 years. And then about a year and a half ago, I started to kind of sell some, unfortunately. So I get rid of probably about 60 to 80 jerseys, I'd say, which is very unfortunate. But now we're in a position where we're starting to collect jerseys again. And I've seen in the comments section recently, it's been a while since you did a jersey update video. We don't know what's in your collection. We see them in the background from time to time, but what do you have left in your collection? So this is just a quick update video. I could pick them up and go through them hand by hand. That's just, honestly, it's difficult on my end physically. So I just took pictures of them and we can go through them. So let's bring them up. And this is, I've named all the files in abbreviation as far as teams, so they should be in alphabetical order. Starting off with Anaheim. At one point, I think I had 4 or 5 Anaheim jerseys, and I'm specifically talking about NHL jerseys here. I'm not talking about international jerseys or anything, just NHL jerseys. So this alternate jersey, the 25th anniversary alternate jersey, this was sent in, and it was one of my favorite jerseys in my collection. This is one of those ones that look better in person than they do in photos. And then moving on to another Anaheim jersey, it's the only other Anaheim jersey that I have. It is the alternate, sent in actually by the same person, I believe, a couple of years ago. And this is another really good example of a jersey that looks better in person than in photos. You'll hear me say that quite a bit in this video because it's honestly very true. Can't say that for every jersey, but can definitely say it for some. Arizona, technically not an NHL team anymore, but a past NHL team. I have one jersey. It's the reverse retro. This is a highly sought after jersey. I can't imagine that I would ever sell it. I've been offered thousands of dollars for it. I've said no. If you offer me thousands of dollars for it today, I'd say no. It's you can't find it. Like it's very difficult to find this jersey online. You're paying a ridiculous amount, and it's one of those jerseys I love to keep in my collection forever. I really love it. Next, the Boston Bruins. I think I have 2 jerseys for the Boston Bruins. This is the first one. This is Reverse Retro 2.0, and it sold pretty well, actually. It was, it's difficult to find about a month after I think they were released. I think it was basically impossible to get anywhere. Maybe on eBay, obviously, but for new, pretty sure it was sold out everywhere. So the Boston Bruins made a good decision with this one. And yeah, very happy to have this one in my collection. And then the other Boston Bruins one I have in my collection is Reverse Retro 1.0. I tried to sell this at one point. Couldn't really find a buyer for the right price. So, I decided to keep it. And I really like it. As far as yellow jerseys go, it is probably in the top 2 or top 3. I like it a lot. Love the contrast between the black and the yellow. It looks really good. And the Buffalo, I don't actually have an Adidas blue Buffalo jersey. I have this one, which is a Fanatics jersey, which was sent in by someone, and it's the 50th anniversary jersey. Beautiful jersey. But if you go into the next one, I have the GOAT jersey. Now, technically, that's Adidas, but it's not their current, blue and yellow or blue and gold, whatever. So it's a bit unfortunate. I would like to get a home or a way back into the collection for Buffalo, but the GOAT jersey is one of my favorites. Incredible jersey, definitely top 5 in my collection. And then the next one, it's the one I'm wearing, the Carolina Hurricanes. I really kind of, started to pay attention to this specific jersey well after it was released because of the away jersey. I had the away jersey, which is the white version of this. It looked really good. I didn't like it in photos. I decided to buy it. Was very happy because it looked amazing in person. I've since sold that jersey, but that's the jersey that made me want to buy this one, and I'm so glad I did because this is one of the favorite jerseys in my collection. It goes against what I typically like, which is logos that come down like this. And I saw recently in the comment section someone say, jersey critics are so confusing. They say that they don't like word marks that kind of go diagonal, but then sometimes it's okay. I don't understand it. Now, I've explained this multiple times in multiple videos, but I will again. In my personal opinion, it is okay for teams to do that. It doesn't always look good, but it's okay for teams to do that when it's only a couple of letters. CANES, where we got 5 letters here. It's easy to read. It's fine. Vegas, totally fine as well. It's just when it gets longer for me, when it's the Rangers, Islanders, Colorado, Pittsburgh, whatever, it just becomes too long. So I like the shortened word here with the Canes. Beautiful jersey. It looks incredible in person. I have no plans to ever sell this jersey. Reverse Retro 2.0, excellent. Calgary Flames. I only have one Calgary Flames NHL jersey. It is the Reverse Retro 2.0. I kind of prioritized the way that I sold my jerseys and how I kept them based on the rarity, I guess. So I knew that someday I could probably replace a home and away Calgary, but maybe not Calgary. At the time, I didn't know if it was going to sell out, how popular it would be. Turns out you can actually get these still pretty easily online, but very happy to have that one in my collection as well. And then this one was sent in by someone, oh wow, years ago, honestly, like maybe 5-6 years ago. And it is the Chicago Blackhawks, I think, Stadium Series. I can't remember who they played. This is a Reebok jersey. Can't remember who they played in that game. Maybe Minnesota. But yeah, pretty cool jersey for sure. Moving on, we got the Colorado Avalanche. At one point, I had 6 Colorado Avalanche jerseys. Now, I only have one that I'm going to show. I technically have 3. 2 of them are like old school Coho mid-90s jerseys that I have in a tote somewhere, but this is the only one that I keep out. So it is the alternate jersey, my favorite jersey in the NHL, maybe moving to second favorite, depending on the LA Reverse Retro 2.0. They kind of go back and forth depending on the day, but yeah, absolutely love this jersey. Brilliant. And the next one, this was sent in as well. It's signed by the entire Dallas Stars team. It's the only Dallas Stars jersey that I have kind of available. I have another one. I have the Mooterus. It is locked away in a tote, kind of like the other Colorado ones. I just have it a little bit more safe off to the side, and then I've got this one available. So that is signed by the whole team. Very cool jersey to have. And then moving on to Detroit, I actually have 2 jerseys from Detroit. I've got the away jersey, which is beautiful in person, so good. And then I have the Reverse Retro 2.0, and that is, to me, I think one of those ones that kind of look better in person. And I don't really like the design of the jersey, but I think it might be like the contrast between the red and the black, kind of like this one. Like you get some black in the sleeves. It looks very good, and then paired with the white. So it's not my favorite jersey design at all, very far from it. But there's just something about it that looks really good in person. So I have no intentions of ever getting rid of this one, actually, honestly. And then the next one, Florida Panthers. I have 1 Florida Panthers jersey. I did sell home and away, so the only one I have left is Reverse Retro 2.0. Absolutely beautiful jersey. No plans on getting rid of that. The LA Kings, I've got, I think, 3 jerseys. This first one is the alternate jersey with the bit of metal fleck texture in the striping. And then you've got that logo, which is unbelievable. It's made from this like a rubberized material. There's no other NHL logo produced previously that I've ever experienced in person physically like that. I don't know why LA decided to go that direction to physically produce the logo like that for this jersey, but it was one of the best decisions in the Adidas years by any team. If you've not seen this jersey in person, I highly suggest considering to buy it if you can find it. It is stunning. It is one of my favorite jerseys in my collection for that reason. Super unique and super awesome. Continuing on with LA, it's Reverse Retro 2.0. Like I said earlier, maybe my favorite jersey, maybe my second favorite jersey. No intentions of ever selling that, ever. That'll probably stay with me till the day I die. And then the other jersey I have from LA is the Reverse Retro 2.0. So kind of the same, different logo, inversed from home and away, but still beautiful. Very happy that I have this in my collection as well. And then Minnesota, I have 2 jerseys for them. I've got the Reverse Retro 2.0. This is technically not the alternate. It is the released Reverse Retro version. You can probably tell that from the logo on the front and the lack of shoulder patch. I think the alternate has a shoulder patch if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, really like this. It's got Subway written all over, but I love the nostalgia of it, and I've got the hat to match as well. And then the other Minnesota jersey I have is the Stadium Series. But yeah, pretty cool jersey. One of my favorite Minnesota ones. And then Montreal. So Montreal being my favorite team, you think that I might have 5, 6, 7, 8 jerseys for the Montreal Canadiens. I actually don't. I only have 3. I did end up selling the Reverse Retro 1.0. I did keep Reverse Retro 2.0. But this is the home jersey, just a regular home jersey. It is what it is. And then, or like I just said, Reverse Retro 2.0, I do have that. And yeah, it's not stitched or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. And then the next one, which is my favorite in my collection, this was sent in by someone, and then I sent it off to get stitched. So it's a bit of a combo jersey, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's the Winter Classic from 2015-ish. They played Boston, if I'm not mistaken, and it's just a beautiful jersey. So glad that someone sent this in. I'm so grateful, and I'm very happy that I sent it off to get customized as well, because it's beautiful customized. And then the next jersey I have here is the New Jersey Devils. I do not have an Adidas Devils jersey. Very unfortunate. I have a Fanatics jersey. This was sent in by Sam in like 2018, I think it was around there. I've had it in my collection ever since. And then Nashville Predators is the next team. Only one jersey for Nashville. It is the Reverse Retro 1.0, one of my favorite jerseys in my collection. It is probably the second or third most comfortable jersey in my collection. The material of the shoulders, of the arms, is so comfortable. It's very stretchy. I can't really describe it. There's no other Adidas jersey like it. Beautiful, absolute score for my collection here. And then the Islanders. This is one of the newest jerseys in my collection. It is I don't know, it's 3 weeks old, something like that. It is the newest one basically, and it is beautiful. It's one of those ones that look better in person. It is what it is. I can't explain it. Looks okay in a photo. Looks amazing in person. And then the next one, this is a Rangers jersey. This is the Stadium Series from, I think it was last season. And it is one of those ones that was just kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't like super crazy obsessed with it when it came out, but as more time went on, I really started to appreciate it. And then I got it in person. I was like, wow, okay, this is beautiful. So very happy about that. And the other Rangers jersey I have, someone did send this in. This is probably my favorite Rangers jersey that has existed, maybe ever. And it is the Winter Classic jersey. I think they played Buffalo in 2017 or 2018. And I love the neck. I love the N and the Y, the shield that holds that. Colors are amazing. Really like this jersey a lot. Okay, Ottawa. This is one of the newest ones in my collection as well. This is a jersey I used to have, sold, and then repurchased and added it to my collection recently. It is the one of two Ottawa jerseys that I have. The next one is technically a military appreciation jersey. I don't know if this counts or not. Technically, it's Ottawa, but kind of isn't at the same time. There's just an Ottawa logo on it, so I wasn't sure if I should include this or not, but I do have a matching hat to go with it, so I decided to include it. And then Philadelphia. I've got two jerseys from Philadelphia. It's the home jersey, previous home, before the color change. So previous home Adidas jersey, and then the Stadium Series jersey, which is amazing. I am so glad that I have this. Someone graciously sent that in, and I'm so thankful for it because it is beautiful in person. Really like it a lot. Pittsburgh. I only have one jersey from Pittsburgh. It's Reverse Retro 2.0, one of my favorites, and I have the perfect hat that matches it, so very happy for this one. And then Seattle, I've got three Seattle jerseys actually, sorry. The away, which you see here, which is stitched. I've got the home, which is stitched as well. And then I've got the Reverse Retro, and I've just added that to my collection as well. So I've got that one. And then San Jose, I've got, I think, two jerseys. I've got an away jersey here that was sent in by Dan. And I'm really kind of like searching hard for the San Jose home, the previous one, because I like the home to match it. And I think I found it. I think I might pull the trigger on it online. So we'll keep an eye out for that unboxing potentially in the future. But I'd really like to have that previous home jersey. Had it at once, but I did end up selling it. And so very thankful for Dan for sending that in. And then this one, which is one of my favorite jerseys in my collection, regardless of team, probably top three, San Jose Sharks, Stadium Series, 2015-ish. And they played LA in this game. And I know that a lot of people don't like this jersey. And I don't know why that I love it, but I do. I'm obsessed with it. I think it is incredible. It's just so different. I like the staged approach. And so this was sent in as well. Actually, it was a jersey trade, if I'm not mistaken. I traded a jersey for this one, so a bit of a deal for this one. And then St. Louis. At one point, I had 6 St. Louis Adidas jerseys. Absolutely crazy. I had them all, but right now I only have 2. I've got the away jersey, which is stitched with the Stanley Cup final patch, and I think it's stitched on the back with. I can't remember. Actually, I have to check. I don't look at the back of my jerseys that often, honestly. But yeah, stitched, good to go. And then one of the most recent jerseys I added to my collection here was the Reverse Retro 2.0. Very far from my favorite jersey in my collection, probably near the bottom, but it's Reverse Retro 2.0. Eventually, it's going to get hard to find these and to purchase these, so I decided to pick it up. And then the Tampa Bay Lightning. I've got 2 from the Tampa Bay Lightning. This was sent in by Jared, if I'm not mistaken, from Florida. It is the Tampa Bay Lightning alternate Bolts jersey from the Reebok years around 2013, something like that. And then Reverse Retro 2.0, incredible jersey, very ugly, but very amazing in every aspect, so a big fan of that one. And then the Vegas Golden Knights, I've got one. I've got the home. Technically, this was the alternate jersey when it was purchased. Now it's the home jersey. But just to clarify, I did purchase this as the alternate jersey when it came out. It's the gold one. And then Winnipeg, 2 jerseys from Winnipeg. I've got the alternate RCAF jersey. And by the way, I'm not sure if you can tell in the background, I do have an RCAF backpack I got up there for Christmas. Heck yeah. And then the next Winnipeg one I have is just a home jersey, so nothing too special there. And then the final jersey I have in my collection in terms of the NHL is the Washington Capitals Reverse Retro 2.0, not stitched. I had a stitched one as well. I did sell that, and I'm keeping the blank one for myself. So there you have it. I've gone from, I don't know how many jerseys that was. I guess I could look at how many files I just went through. 46 NHL jerseys. Of those, I don't know, there's probably 40 Adidas jerseys. But at one point I had, 130 Adidas jerseys, something like that. It was crazy. So I would like to maybe not have that much again, but maybe add like another 10 to my collection, 5 to 10 in the next year. Definitely not going crazy. 10 at the max in the next year. Like that, even that's a lot for kind of my goals. We'll say 5 to 7 in the next year, maybe one every 2 months or something like that. Still don't have all the money in the world, and jerseys are more expensive now, especially with getting them stitched. So that's a little bit more difficult. So yeah, that's really what I have in my collection. It's nothing special. It's an okay collection. I'm very happy with it. I like a lot of the jerseys that I do have. A couple of favorites is obviously the LA Reverse Retro 2.0, the Nashville Reverse Retro, the Montreal Canadiens Reebok Winter Classic one. Like I'm very happy with a lot of the individual jerseys I have. Some of them I could be okay with parting, but a lot of them I'm super happy with. So is my collection the best in the world? No, very far from it. There are so many other hockey fans and YouTubers, hockey YouTubers, that have way better collections than I do, have way more jerseys than I do. So I'm very envious of them. But I'm still happy with my collection. And regardless if you have 10 jerseys, 50, 500, it doesn't really matter. You should be happy with your collection as well. That's kind of the cool part about collecting jerseys, is that every person is going to have a different collection. Like the chances that someone has the same collection as someone else, almost impossible unless you have like 3 jerseys and they're all Adidas or something. But I'm talking like, maybe you have a Reebok jersey, maybe you have an old school Coho one and an Adidas one, maybe a new Fanatics one, maybe you only have 4 jerseys. But what are the chances that someone else has the exact Coho, the exact Reebok, Adidas, and Fanatics jersey that you do? Almost impossible. So that's the cool thing about collecting jerseys, is that your collection is almost certainly extremely unique, if not completely unique. So I hope you guys are out there collecting jerseys. If you want to share your collection, feel free to send me a photo on Twitter. I'm at Post to Post Show on there if you want to go follow me. Not super active on there, but still active enough where I can see your notification. But yeah, let me know down below in the comment section, what's your favorite jersey from my collection? Feel free to tell me your favorite jersey from your collection down below in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you want more NHL, hockey, or jersey conversations and talk on YouTube. And I'll talk to you guys in the future. Adios.